You are listening to the #1 alternate media station in the world. It's your boy Chuck Dog, and this is Infinityglobaltv. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man, tuning in, keeping me down. We back, we alive, we're here. I do want to say, however, right now, I want to take this time to say rest in peace to those who were lost yesterday in the Boston attacks, and that's sincerity. When I say that, I mean that. I'm not out there killing innocent people to push an agenda. You understand? I'm not out there, poisoning the society. So, and I'm not out there using Americans as pawns and test dummies or sacrificial entities. You understand? The government does that. The government kills innocent people to get one person for it. Listen, when Barack and those guys come and say, oh, the victims, oh, we're sad, blah, blah, they don't mean it. And I can tell you that for a fact. You know how I know? Because they go to these ceremonies, look these up, source what I say. Don't trust what I say, source what I say. You understand? Do the research yourself. They go to what's called the Bohemian Grove. All the elites around the world meet up and have their little gay orgy where it's all about little boys and sacrificing, human sacrifice and satanic worship and all of that. And it's called the cremation of care. Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton went and were a part of these events. And you can look this up. Type in Barack Obama at Bohemian Grove. Barack Obama attends Bilderberg meeting. Stuff like that. It's going to pop up. The point is, if you're going to be the president, you're going to have to do your gay thing. You're going to have to sacrifice children and all that stuff. So the cremation of care is when they sacrifice, they use a human sacrifice, whether they use a real or not. They use a human sacrifice, and they sacrifice and cremate the soul. They cremate their inner care. That's why it's called the cremation of care. They have no more care for the fellow human. You're nothing but a speck. So when the president gets up there and says, oh, let's have a moment of silence for those that were lost in the Boston massacre or the Boston bombing or the events of Boston, he doesn't mean it. You understand? If he cared for you, he would not be having TSA sticking their hands down your child's pants. They do something about the pedophilic CPS corrupted system that steals and causes more pain to the kids than the household itself. Ask any kid now that grew up in that system, they come back and tell you, oh, it was terrible, it screwed my life up, blah, blah. Most of them were molested or raped and stuff. It's terrible. Society is falling apart. We need to get together. So, Barack Obama claims to be the savior. I care and love you guys. But meanwhile, he's over there sending out drone strikes, killing off all type of innocent people across countries and nations without a care in the world. As long as we are the big boss, we're going to push our agenda. We're going to get that oil. We're going to get that opium. We're going to push it on our American public, and then we're going to arrest you for our drugs, not my drugs, but their drugs. And that's factual. You understand? History repeats itself. But if we stick up for, like how we stick up for, I don't want to use sports because I love sports, I really do. But let's use sports. If we stick up for it like we do our sports and keep up with our stats and know all that stuff, America will be able to be one force that won't even be able to be reckoned with. You understand? So, if we stick together, we can beat these crooks. But the point I'm making is, I'm going to be the one saying, I have sympathy for America. I have sympathy for the dying people. I have sympathy for the sick people. When I seen those pictures of people with their legs blown up and the blood everywhere, I felt sad for real. You understand? So, when we come back, it's going to be in closing. I want to talk about why America needs to wake up, where have we gone, and It's just time. The time is now. People are dying left and right. Speaking of like Detroit, they say, like I said earlier, it's not number one anymore for the most crime because they have the least population. But yet, guess what? They still averaging 3-4 murders a day. You still getting in body bags each day. America, we need to wake up, start hating each other, stop hating each other, start loving each other. And we'll be right back, man. We're going to keep it moving live on Infinity Global TV. Your boy Chuck Dog. Let's ride, baby.